Hi, I'm Shandi, and have you ever been ghosted by a ghost?
Ooh. Hi, I'm Craig, and I have a hitchhiking ghost experience.
Hi, I'm Kylee, and beware of hitchhiking ghosts. And this is Seance with My Siblings, Hitchhiking Ghosts Edition. Welcome to the Seance. Ooh. Boo. Ah. All right. We've got some ghost updates for you guys.
Yeah, we do.
Shandi.
So, it was hair wash night, and I like to listen to music while I blow dry my hair, because it takes forever, literally. Anyway, so I was done blow drying my hair, and I'm walking out of the room, and Peter's behind me, and we're talking, and I have like my little portable speaker in my hand, like this. It's like cylindrical, kind of phallic, big. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm holding it like this, and all of a sudden, like it's like someone went from behind and just went, like hit it out of my hand, because and my hand was still like this, and I was like, ah, someone just hit it out of my hand, and Peter just laughed, and I'm like, I guess my music pissed off someone here.
It's like, no more.
Because I was listening to a lot of Twin Temple, because it was that kind of a night.
That's wild.
Yes.
The ghost was like,
no.
devil worshiping here.
No, devil woman.
How dare you? In my proper home.
In my proper
And I'm like, girl, you know.
You done been known.
You've been here. You've been here long enough. You know me. I've lived here for 15 years now.
Maybe it wasn't the music. Maybe they just wanted to mess with you too.
Maybe. I like to blame it on the music, but that's
more fun.
It's more fun. But who knows? It could have been
knows?
Nathan. He's been opening our electrical box a lot lately. And it pisses
I
Peter
can see.
off.
I can see him doing that.
He would
I
do
can
that.
see him doing that.
Because the lady of the house that hangs out in the dining room, she doesn't do stuff like that. But the Gates do.
Mm-hmm.
But not to me anymore, since we laid down the law, me and
Hell
Kylee.
yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Anyway, that's my ghost update.
Ooh, I don't know if it's a ghost update or a deity update. Could be either one. But on my little altarpiece thingy, I have a tiny little metal, like a statue?
Like a figure?
A figure. A tiny little metal figure. It's like an inch tall. And usually it's back by my horseshoe on my Loki and Sigyn altar. And I was looking at it yesterday morning, and the little tiny statue was laying with like face up at the front of the altar.
That's so
That's
wild.
weird.
It's
Because,
so
like,
wild.
what does that mean?
What does it mean?
I need to, like, cast some runes or do a pendulum or something.
I just kind of sat with it and I was like, is everything okay?
Are you
Did I
mad?
offend- Are you mad at me?
Like, trash.
They're like, no, girl.
So I lighted a fire, because they like fire, a little candle, not an actual
She's
fire.
like, I just set my whole house on fire to
I
please
just started
them.
everything on fire. No, I lit a candle and I lit some incense and I sat with it for a moment, and I have like a low-key playlist and we listened to some music together. But yeah, that was,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Wild.
It's
Because, like, it's not like anybody's in your house playing with your things.
No.
It was Shadow.
She's like, I finally have opposable thumbs now.
The dog.
Yeah. No, she's a dog. She's a small
Yeah,
dog.
she's
It's
a-
not like a cat that could get up and maybe
No.
knock it.
And she's old. She doesn't get up on things anymore.
No.
She's got
No.
arthritis.
Gratis. So yeah, I don't know. And nothing else was disturbed. Everything else
Right.
was
And if
exactly.
it would have been an animal, they can't just do, like, they'll...
Right, they wouldn't like hurt.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense, because
Yeah.
there's all sorts of other little trinkets and doodads, and
Yes.
ask a Kai how many altars she has.
72.
72 altars.
The correct number of altars.
Yeah. I'm exaggerating for those of you that don't know. I do not actually have 72
Can you
altars.
Who could fit that many in just a regular house is what I want to know.
Bananas. Absolutely bananas. Maybe like mini tiny altars.
Yeah, like pocket altars.
Yeah.
Or like
Just, like,
the little
steal them
case.
everywhere.
Yeah, just like... Because, like, my Hecate altar takes up a huge part of the wall in my living room.
Hell
Yeah.
And that she needs a bigger shelf.
You're gonna need a bigger shelf.
I'm gonna need a bigger shelf. Or another shelf under the shelf.
So, shelfception.
Shelfception.
Alright, should we talk about some ghosts?
Let's talk about some ghosts.
My ghost update.
Oh, I'm sorry, Craig!
Is so I was in Kylie's car driving home from work, and I looked in the mirror, and there was just this. Its face was kind of like not all there, but it was like
Ooh.
you could tell it was like a smaller entity.
A child?
A child, yeah,
Just something
Yeah.
small.
something smaller, and it was sitting in the middle seat, and like I made eye contact of what like facial features I can make out anyway, but it was just there for like a second, and I was like, oh my god, what the heck?
Oh my
and I was gonna ask you if
gosh.
you've seen it before, and yeah, I was gonna ask you if you've seen it before, but
No, I think that must be you, because the Crustmobile,
Mm.
as far as I know, is not.
not.
It's just
I have the
crusty.
ghost.
It must have just been passing through, maybe.
Maybe. Is that your hitchhiking ghost experience?
Yeah.
Okay,
How fun
okay.
is that?
Oh,
That
yeah.
is fun.
I was like, wild.
That is wild. Ooh, spooky, spooky.
Sorry. That's me.
Okay,
It's like maybe holding it is not working out like we thought it would.
it's
Any
okay.
little
As far as I've, like, when I've gone back and edited things, the tiny sounds don't usually get picked up.
Okay.
Bet.
Because we have that software that cleans
Mhm.
things up. Cool beans.
Yes.
Well, everyone, we're trying.
We're trying
If
so
you
hard.
hear it, it's not the demons.
No.
Or
It's
maybe
just
it is.
us.
It's just us demons.
We are the demons.
We are the demons.
Be the demon you wish to see in the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this story begins on a dark and stormy night.
Ooh. Like most good stories do.
Yes.
Unless it's a bright sunny afternoon.
Yes. So, you find yourself driving down a winding road through Jamestown late at night. The clock in your car reads 12:13 a.m., just after midnight. Fog rolls across the road as your eyelids grow heavy. Through the rainy mist, your high beams land on a ghostly white figure, pale as the moon that hangs overhead, dressed as white as the snow. She stands beneath a curved bridge, waving her thin, pale arms in the air to signal
like
for
that.
help. You pull over.
Oh.
No, you don't.
You pull over to check on the mysterious woman. The woman tells you that she needs a ride home. And as the rain patters around you, you agree. You make small talk as you drive, though the woman in white answers with whispers and sighs. Her home is in High Point. Her name is Lydia, and she is so grateful that you picked her up.
Lydia.
She shivers, and you crank the heat. You offer her your jacket, which she gratefully wraps around her shoulders. As your tires crunch over the gravel road, you arrive at the address that she gave you. You get out of your car to open the door for the woman, but when you get to the passenger side, the woman is nowhere to be seen. You assume she simply rushed into her home to avoid the rain.
Yeah, gaslight, gaslight,
Yeah, she's
gaslight.
like,
But, being the chivalrous,
The shit-faced man that you are.
chivalrous person that you are,
Because you're not drunk driving. You're
no,
not shit-faced.
you go to the door to make sure that she made it inside safely. Knock, knock, knock. You hear some shuffling inside. But instead of Lydia, a very old woman answers the door. Confused, you ask if Lydia made it inside safely. The old woman frowns. Lydia's not here. She's at Holt's Chapel, she says shortly. You shiver, recognizing the name. You get back into your car and drive to Holt's Chapel. You park your car and step into the drizzle. Gray stones rise up around you in the fog as you search. Your eyes land on a single grave, where a red jacket lays draped. Your red jacket.
That's wild.
You lift the jacket and reveal the name. Lydia. This is one variation of the tale. Lydia is known as a hitchhiking ghost, a woman in white, and a legend.
A lot of the hitchhiking ghosts are also women in white.
Yes.
I wonder if that has anything to do with our theory that it's harder to appear in color.
Maybe. In Jamestown, North Carolina, whispers of this eerie legend have persisted for a century, echoing a tragedy that unfolded on a rainy night in the 1920s. This legend is rooted in reality. The reason? Tragedy. The death of an actual woman not called Lydia, but Annie Jackson. According to a newspaper article from June 1920, Miss Annie Jackson, a young lady of the city, met an almost instant death late night while riding in an automobile that turned turtle on the High Point Road about 3 miles from High Point.
Got flipped over onto its hood.
Yes. The crash happened around 10 p.m. when the driver lost control on a slippery road during a sharp turn. The car, it seems, flipped over, causing Annie's head to be cracked against the concrete of the bridge.
Oh no, was this a topless car? Is it a convertible?
I don't know. It was in the 1920s.
Okay.
So
a lot of the open...
It could have very well just been an open top vehicle.
Horseless carriage.
A horseless carriage. 2 of the other occupants of the car were also injured. A man named Mr. Cross and a woman named Miss Nettie Lethco. The driver, a man named Hutchinson, could not be found after the crash. It seems he may have run away in hopes of avoiding legal trouble, because a few days later he was arrested for reckless driving leading to the death of Miss Annie Jackson.
Oh, so it could have been something... There's all sorts of cars that don't look very safe.
Yeah. And no seatbelts and no... Yeah. Born in 1885, Annie was around 35 years old, and she worked in a cigar factory. She had been living in a nearby hotel while working, and had only been there for a few months. Her parents also lived locally. Annie was discovered as the real-life Lydia thanks to a duo of paranormal investigators named Michael Renegar and Amy Greer, who dug up the history behind the legend. The authors of Looking for Lydia have speculated that Annie's middle initial, which they report was L, was actually Lydia, and that's where the name originated. Today, Annie is buried in Holt's Chapel Cemetery in Greensboro. A photo shared on Find a Grave provides an idea of how she may have looked. There's also a photo of her gravesite and information about her family.
I forgot that Find a Grave was a thing.
Yeah.
It's such a good resource.
It's such a good resource.
Yeah, I didn't know where my friend Woods was buried, and I found him on Find a Grave, and he was in a completely different cemetery than I thought he would have been in.
So yeah, if you're ever curious, findagrave.com. After the tragic death, people began claiming to see the hitchhiker appear beneath the bridge, which was still in use at the time. Years later, however, the road beneath the bridge would be rerouted to go underneath a new bridge, leaving the real Lydia's Bridge to disappear beneath the overgrowth. For a long time, the bridge was abandoned and hidden away, a round tunnel covered in graffiti and surrounded by broken glass and windblown candy wrappers. The bridge had been closed for a long time, but today, a bright red sign located on 500 East Main Street, Jamestown, North Carolina, reads Lydia's Bridge. Since the 1920s, apparition of a young woman have been seen hitchhiking here, only to disappear when drivers come to her aid. The sign was placed by North Carolina Folklife Institute and William C. Pomfrey Foundation in 2023, so the sign and brick-paved pathway are very recent. The story of Lydia's Bridge and the hitchhiking ghosts are not uncommon. People around the world have encountered similar spirits. And I found one to share with you all the way from Thailand.
Ooh, thank you, Kai.
You're welcome. So this is from Walang K3 in 2009 on yourghoststories.com.
I always forget that website is a thing.
I love your ghost stories.
I know. I used to spend hours a day reading that when I was bored at work.
Hell yeah. Getting paid to read ghost stories.
Yes, that happens a lot, actually.
Rock on, Shand, rock on.
Don't tell my bosses.
I won't tell anyone.
They're
never going to know.
They won't. They don't listen to this, so we're good.
So, Walang K3 says, this happened a while ago when my family and me were in our car and we were on our way to a family's friend's house. They live just outside the city and there weren't many houses about. It was pretty dark outside, but also quite warm. On our way, we saw a girl about my age walking along the road in the middle of the night by herself. My parents were pretty worried that something might have happened to her, so they were thinking they might as well ask if she wanted a lift to wherever she was headed. Since we had one seat left, which was the seat right next to me. So my dad stopped the car to where she was at, and my parents offered to give her a lift. I thought she was going to say no, since many parents do tell their children never to take rides from strangers. But to my surprise, she said yes and hopped in right next to me. Now, there was something very weird and strange about her. She had a long brown hair tied very neatly, and she was wearing clothing which looked posh, but also looked maybe from the late 1900s. Her body looked terribly pale, and she had scratches on her, and not to be rude, but she even stank very badly.
Oh.
I was telling myself not to stare at her because I knew how rude that would have been, but somehow I just couldn't stop. There was just something really strange about the girl sitting next to me that really gave me goosebumps and made the hair behind my back raise. While I was trying to move around properly in my seat, my arm accidentally brushed against her. What I experienced from that was she was terribly freezing. It was like touching ice. She didn't even seem to notice me at all, staring at her, since she was just staring straight ahead. My parents tried to ask her questions, like what was she doing out in the middle of the night all by herself? But the girl didn't really seem to answer. She just kept staring straight ahead, so my parents just gave up asking. My sister was sitting at the back of the car right next to me on my left. She was trying to tell me something, but I couldn't really tell what she was saying. She just kept pointing and making faces like she was really scared of the girl too. Then, when we parked right outside the girl's house, my parents made me get out of the car to open the door for her. So I did what I was told. When I got out of the car, I looked around to find nothing around but a really old house that seemed to be also from the late 1900s. I love that it says late 1900s.
Like, just say 1998.
When the girl got out of the car, she walked right up to her house without knocking or even opening the door. She went through. That's when I started to freak and screamed and got in the cars really quickly, telling my parents to drive off fast to our family friend's house. During our way there, my parents asked what on earth was wrong with me, because it looks like I had just seen a ghost.
Did they not see her go through the door?
I guess not.
Oh.
I told them I actually did, and that it was the girl we just picked up, but they told me I was making it up. To my surprise, someone in my family did believe me. My sister. She told me that's what she had been trying to tell me all along. What do you think I saw? Do you think I was just going nuts? I'm really confused about this experience.
You're not nuts. Everybody saw her. You just picked up a hitchhiking spirit that was a stinky one.
Stinky spirit.
It is interesting that sometimes like spirits do have a smell. Mm-hmm. And it can be different. Like sometimes it's like, oh, that's grandma's perfume. Mm-hmm. Or oh,
death.
Sulfur and death. Yeah.
Yeah, Higgintoot.
Yeah.
Hello, Higgintoons. There were many of those at the Whitmore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there was a stanky boy, girl, person, entity. I kept being like, who is farting, you guys?
There were some
farting.
spots.
It was like secretly Craig, and he's like, it was the ghost.
It was really bad in the room with the pool table.
The billiard room.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Like
The basketball league.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my keys, that's fine.
You don't need keys. It's
No,
fine.
never. Okay, so I guess I'm going next. Yeah? Okay, perfect bet. Okay, this is a story by Kassar on myghoststories.com. That site,
The one I forget about.
The one that, yeah.
Yeah. Your ghost stories.
Your ghost stories. The date, 12/21/2018, United Kingdom.
Ooh, the winter solstice.
The winter solstice. It's been a while since I last posted on here. 10 years to be precise.
Oh, a whole decade.
Well, it has been a relatively supernatural-free decade, for me, with no incidents up until last week. Therefore, I had to post on here. Did y'all hear knocking?
I heard something. I heard that.
Okay,
Ooh.
bet, perfect. Okay, maybe it was me. I don't know.
No,
Or the
I
demon.
don't think so. It's just the gates, don't worry.
It's the gates. They're fine. They're chilling. They're like, actually come on. Just kidding. They would not. God. Okay, anyway, the lore.
The lore.
It's, oh my god. Yes. Therefore, I had to post on here. The incident occurred last Friday night. The way they wrote this out, 14/12/18. Freaking.
The 14th of
United
December,
Kingdom
2018.
Yeah.
You're
It's
like,
supposed to be
there's
the
no
other way.
14th month.
Yeah.
Silly
I'm
goose.
American. Yes. In the northwest of England, I was coming to the end of my shift at work. It was 9:45 p.m., and I called my wife to see if she was still picking me up for 10 p.m. She had left the house and was en route. I worked approximately 12 miles out of town, and the most straightforward route was a local road. There wasn't much on this road besides a petrol station.
petrol station.
I'm like, a petrol station. Petrol station, and an old Elizabethan era hall along the 12-mile stretch. As planned, my wife arrived at 10 sharp. I signed out and sat in the car. My wife was in a jolly mood as she had recently had heard good news at work. So all good. The majority of our drive was busy talking about my wife's big promotion at work. I was also busy digging into a sandwich as well. Then, all of a sudden, my wife puts the brakes on and stops the car. I immediately turned to her and inquire why she had stopped. There was nothing in front of us and nothing behind us, just darkness. My wife had almost a neutral expression on her face, and after a few seconds, she resumed the drive and said it was nothing. We got home at around 10:45 p.m. We sat down and I offered to make us both a drink. At this point, my wife looked at me and asked me if I had also seen the woman cross the road. I was speechless. It took me a few seconds to process what she had said. Of course, my response to her was an astounding no. Well, it was very quickly established that she had seen a ghost apparition. Pondering further on what had happened, I recalled an old legend of the local area from when I was a child. The White Lady Hitchhiking Ghost Story, which was associated with the Elizabethan Hall situated on the road. Samsbury Hall, if you are interested in the name.
Yes, I am.
Samsbury Hall. S-A-M-L-E-S.
Oh, Samsbury.
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 Anyways. Yes, I had always dismissed this as I was skeptical of the whole legend and put it down to an attempt to promote tourism. A second major point for me was...
We'll put in some pictures.
Yeah, so it looks cool.
pictures.
Ooh, it's pretty inside.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you could get murdered there.
Murdered.
Murdered. I mean, you could get murdered there, but you could also get married there.
Yes.
It'd be nice to be murdered in a beautiful place, right?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Samsbury Hall. The lady in white ghost will murk you. Just kidding.
So this poor woman stopped because there's a woman
in the road crossing the road. Yes. So you can imagine it would have taken some convincing. I believe that my wife did see something. I am only disappointed that I didn't. It would be good to hear thoughts on the incident.
Sounds just like a woman in white.
It sounds like
ghost.
it. Just out
She didn't.
in the night.
Yeah, she didn't want to get in the car though.
Well, because she got murdered the last time she got in someone's car.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That's fair.
I'm just making up a whole backstory.
Yes. She was like, no thank you. She was just
That's
crossing.
funny that she appeared just to the wife.
Mm-hmm.
I would feel so sad if Peter saw a
Like,
ghost
saw
and I
ghosties.
didn't.
I know.
And we were both there, like, in the situation.
Yes.
It's like when Craig saw the dog ghost and I was too focused on the leaking water
Yeah.
fountain.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, why wasn't I looking?
God damn it.
I missed out on another scary, spooky puppy.
I was like, that's
Puppers.
probably wasting so much water.
How dare you be concerned about the environment when there is ghosts to be seen?
There
I
are
know.
How irrational of you.
Silly. Silly.
Yeah.
Yes. And I have Uno Mas' story, and I thought it was funny because, like, the way he titled this, he's like, Angry White Lady Hitched a Ride.
Was it me?
Karen.
Karen hitched a ride. Oh no. Yes. This one one is by Japsmeister on my ghost stories.
Your ghost stories.
Your ghost stories.
Correct, like they're mine.
On myghoststories.com. No, yourghoststories.com. The date is 10/5/2010. Country, Philippines. Have you ever seen a white lady?
Yes! Every day.
A white lady!
A white lady. There is a language barrier, so yeah,
okay.
that's what that is. I discovered that reading. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. He's from
They're
the
from the
Philippines.
Philippines. Oh, okay.
They're from the Philippines, yes. Have you ever seen a white lady? I've always only seen one in horror movies. Like The Ring. I never thought I'd actually see one in person. Much yet have the white lady hitch a ride. I've always been able to feel spirits or other entities, a few times see them, but not to this extent.
I love though that it makes it sound like they're
Like a
talking
white
like
lady?
a white
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, the
White
language
lady.
barrier makes it more.
A
It's
little-
funny.
yeah, a little silly.
But they speak like their English is
It's really good.
amazing.
Yeah.
I can't
Yes.
language even English.
Language-
I can't language another
Words
language.
are hard.
We went to school in San Pete, Utah.
I went to some high school in Springville and some elementary in Springville, but
Still,
when I got there, I could tell how behind I was compared to the other kids in certain subjects. I'm like, oh shit.
like, fuck. Okay,
Tell us about
so,
the white lady.
The white lady. This happened a few years back. It was around 3 a.m. and I was taking my ex-girlfriend home. The road going to their house is very poorly lit, and if you walk there at night without any lights, it's close to pitch dark black. So along that road, we were just traveling at a relatively slow speed. Being a defensive driver, I'd always look at the side mirrors and rear view mirror, just to check my surroundings. To my horror, when I looked at my rear view mirror, there she was, sitting at our van's rear seat looking straight at me with bloodshot red eyes, full of anger and hatred, with blood dripping down from the corner of her eyes. She was pale white and her hair was long and all messed up.
But what color was it?
I don't think it
doesn't
says,
say?
actually, yeah. If I was to translate the way she looked at me, it would say, I'm going to kill you.
Ooh.
Yes, that's scary. Usually when I see spirits, I would just glance away, and when I look back, they would disappear. And I would just go on with whatever it was I was doing. So I did just that. I glanced away, looked straight at the road.
I pulled the covers up
I
over
pulled
my
the covers
head.
up over my head, yes. I looked back at the rearview mirror, and guess what? She was still there.
Yeah, she pissed.
Ooh.
This, now freaking me out. I glanced away and looked back the third time, and finally she was gone. So I proceeded to drive.
Were they stopped that whole time? Or were they still driving?
They were going like slowly driving.
Oh, okay.
On my way back home, when I reached the same road, the white lady hitched a ride. I tried to reach out to her and said that I mean her no harm. Oh no, okay. And that maybe I could help if she was murdered or whatnot, as long as she communicated with me without that scary look and bloodshot red eyes, then I may be able to help her. Fortunately, she didn't show up. As I got home, I saw a quick movement as if something or someone moved extremely fast, and all I could see was a blurry figure. I then said, okay, I guess you just needed a ride. So you're happy. I'm happy. Everybody's happy.
Happy, happy, happy.
Trying to joke around and take away the fear. Yes. And after parking the car, when I was able to go out, someone or something pulled the door open. For me, really wide open. And the next thing I knew, I was already in my room, under the bedsheets, praying Our Father. No, I did not teleport, hee hee. That was the adrenaline and fear combined. I was so scared that I ran that fast up to my room that I didn't even remember closing the gate or the door to the van.
Ooh.
Yes.
Huh. I like it.
That
That's
would-
silly.
Yeah,
That is
no
silly.
bloodshot, angry white woman
Angry
eyed
white woman.
with blood dripping down her face, like her eyes. Oh, no.
Ooh.
No, thank you.
A white lady.
A white lady.
That's
Yes.
funny.
All right.
Well, I am glad that's not happened to me. I'd be like, why are you so angry for?
Right.
For
Like,
why
man.
for?
Why
For why
for you
for?
have bitch face?
Yeah.
Why for you have bitch face?
You don't even know me.
Why you in my car with a bitch face?
Exactly. You don't need to be angry. Do you need some gum or some chapstick?
They needed chapstick.
Yeah. She's angry because her lips are chapped and she needs lotion.
Yeah.
I get irrationally irritable if I need chapstick or lotion.
She was
It's a
having
sensory
really
thing.
bad allergies. Her eyes were bloodshot. She's like, please.
You got some Benadryl?
Oh,
She's like, I see it right there.
the devil's medicine.
Devil's medicine.
It just knocks me out. Like, it's like a date rape drug to me.
Oh my
I
God.
can't take it unless I want to just, like, be dead to the
Sleep,
world
yes.
for 15 hours.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just like a normal dose, like regular adult dose.
Oh, that's
It's
wild.
ridiculous. Like, I took one time and I was like hallucinating a hand spider. Like, scary.
Yeah.
Man, spider.
I don't know why people take Benadryl instead of just regular allergy medicine for just like everyday allergies. Like Peter is allergic to something in certain commercial barbecue sauces, and it gives him a
Okay.
rash all over his body, and Benadryl is the only thing that will help.
But
And
it
so he
also
takes
knocks
it
him
then.
out?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he snores more those nights.
That's funny.
Sorry, Peter. I love you. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Final stories.
Yes, I'm so excited.
It is a dark and stormy night.
Hell yeah!
Because of course it is. For some dumb reason or another, your ass is out driving around in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
You see a young woman on the side of the road, wet, shivering, looking so pathetic that you decide to give her a ride. Yep. You
Yep.
pull over, roll down
Makes
the
sense.
window. She asks to be dropped off at a specific address. She gets in the back, and you're off. You ask her a question and get no answer. You notice you are passing a cemetery, and as you look into your rearview mirror, you notice the back seat is empty.
Bum, bum.
The young woman you picked up has disappeared. The tales of hitchhiking spirits have been around as long as the art of hitchhiking has been around. In Utah, our tales of hitchhiking ghosts come to us out of Big Cottonwood Canyon. The canyon is 15 miles of beautiful trees and mountains. After dark, however, this idyllic mountain passway at times becomes the playground for spirits who just need a ride. Or do they? According to the website Only in Your State, an article titled "Driving on this Haunted Road in Utah After Dark is Truly Terrifying." Period. By Catherine Armstrong. Drivers report seeing several strange ghouls in this canyon.
Not ghouls.
Ghouls!
It's me.
Is it me? It's just us.
Yeah, we're just
Silly
vibing.
dude.
We're just ghouling around.
You don't gotta be rude about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah. I'm just having a bad hair day. Yeah, period. And I'm broken out. Like, man.
They're all cool.
And I'm like, it's just a wart on my nose. Anyway. During spring runoff, Big Cottonwood Creek runs fast and wild. So spring runoff is when all the snow in the mountains melts, in case you all are not familiar with how snow works.
In the mountains.
Because I know not everyone has to put up with that bullshit.
Might be nice.
This creek is deadly when the water is high, and many people have drowned over the years. Many people claim to have seen a young woman dripping wet and distressed along the side of the road. You pull over and try to assist her, and you'll find yourself alone on the side of the road. So she doesn't even get in the car. You just pull over, and she acts like she's gonna come.
And she's
Or
like,
show
"Psych."
you.
Yeah. Yelp. So you're alone on the side of the road, the wind whistling through the trees, and an uneasy feeling in the pit of your stomach. I'd just be like, weird. Okay, bye, girl.
Bye, bestie.
Bye, girl.
This canyon is a popular spot for rock climbing, but several people have unfortunately plunged to their deaths from these steep, sheer rock walls to the canyon floor below. So they're trying to set up why there's ghosts in this canyon. So that's why.
That's
Drownings
why.
and people dying because they're out there doing shenanigans, thinking they are mountain goats climbing up cliff faces. Like, come on, you guys.
Wild.
Be safe out there.
Get
Yeah.
some safer hobbies.
Yes.
Okay, but do what you want. I don't care. This canyon is also home to a man and his dog just trying to get home. As strangers on the internet tell it, you will see a man and his dog walking alongside the road. You decide to slow down and pull over to give the man and his fur baby a ride. The man waves and the twosome begin walking up to your car, only they never make it. They disappear before reaching you, leaving you on the side of the road, thoroughly confused, questioning your sanity and gaslighting yourself into believing they must have just changed their minds and headed into the woods.
I like that there's a dog.
I know. That was just me writing, by the way. The article's over.
Okay.
Just to clarify. These stories left a lot to be desired. I couldn't find specifics. I couldn't find names. I couldn't even find, like, personal accounts from people. This was all just articles, like, vague, unsatisfyingly vague articles.
Urban legendy.
Yes.
That means we'll have to go investigate.
Yes.
So I decided to cover one of the most famous hitchhiking ghosts I have ever heard of.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Resurrection Mary.
Ooh, she sounds so scary.
She's not scary.
Okay.
But she's awesome. Like, she scares the shit out of people, but her
But she's a
herself
chill
is
lady.
not scary. Chicago's famous ghost, she is seen on Archer Avenue, tells of the famous specter began in the 1920s or the 1930s after a young woman was killed in a hit-and-run accident on Archer Avenue. The lore around Mary says that she was out for a night of dancing at the O. Henry Ballroom.
Pop off.
Yas. When she was leaving the dance, she was hit by a car and died on the way to the hospital. However, there are other stories about her out there that say she and two male co-workers were on their way to a dance when they got into a car accident. Mary was thrown through the window and died on the way to the hospital. Either way, real shitty.
Awful, yeah.
Not having a good night. There are 3 potential women named Mary buried in the Resurrection Cemetery who could potentially be the hitchhiking specter. A bar across the street from Resurrection Cemetery, I forgot to put that, oops, called Chet's Melody Lounge even honors Mary's memory by leaving a Bloody Mary out for her every Sunday.
Aww.
I know.
That's awesome.
I know.
Good for them.
The bar used to do this every night, then switched to just through spooky season, and now it is every Sunday, according to the owner of the lounge on a YouTube video about Resurrection Mary by Grim Life Collective. Now,
Oh, I love them.
I know. And they love ghosts, too.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Baby Ghoul, I think, has met them. Jessica.
Ooh.
Jessica.
She's so silly.
She is.
We would be friends.
I love that she like always has fun hair, like it's green.
I know.
Be my friend.
And she's always just like puttering around doing silly shenanigans in the background. Like Michael's all being serious and like,
And she's like
just twirling.
Yeah.
I'm kicking leaves. Okay, anyway, they would be fun to collab with. I mean, Grimliff, if you're listening. We're really
Yes.
fun. Promise. We'll take you to haunted places in Utah. Okay. It is true. Now to the story. It is said that a driver, usually a man,
A man.
will see a young woman with long blonde hair or white hair in a party dress, in a white party dress. So she's also a woman in white. A white woman in white.
A white
Not an
lady.
angry white lady.
No, she's not angry. Okay. He will stop and offer her a ride. He gets out of the car and opens the back passenger door for her. She gets in and off they go. When they are passing Resurrection Cemetery, she asks him to stop and let her out. Let her out there. Oh, Shandi.
It's okay.
He complies and pulls over. I even wrote this and I still can't read it right.
Words are hard.
Okay. But when he looks in the rearview mirror, the woman is gone. The car door never opened. She is just gone. Some versions say that she did give the man an address and she did take a coat or sweater from him. Some versions even say they danced together all night at the O. Henry Dance Hall. She is reported to have given her ride her home address. He allegedly goes to her home the next morning, being thoroughly confused by her disappearing act. A woman who looks to be her mom answers the door, and the young man asks for Mary. She tells him she doesn't live there anymore, and he can find her in the Resurrection Cemetery. He does just that, because why wouldn't you?
Ooh.
He locates her grave, and placed upon her headstone is the coat or jacket he borrowed her the night before.
Okay, so your story's really similar to Lydia.
Yeah, these stories always kind of go the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, would you pick up a blonde hitchhiker on Archer Avenue? I mean, yeah, against my better judgment, I might pick up a scary dude. I've done that before, and I scared him. It was hilarious. I've only picked up one hitchhiker in my whole life. It was like...
Story time?
Yeah, it was this young guy, and he had broken down on the divide where there's no cell service. So I took pity on him, and I gave him a ride into Nephi, but I was listening to Heart-Shaped Box.
Oh, by Joe Hill?
Yes.
Yes, that's a good one.
And he was just very unsettled, because it was at an intense part of the story. And I, of course, was not going to turn off my thing just to make him comfortable.
Period.
So we got to a gas station. He got out of the car so fast.
It was like,
and
like,
boom.
He's like, this woman is going to murder me.
I don't even think he said thanks or anything. Like, as soon as the car stopped, he was
gone. That's funny.
well.
I cackled very hard. It was a good morning. I scared people in the cemetery the other night, too.
Ooh.
It was this couple that looks like they're training for something. They had, like, exercise clothes on and, like, big backpacks. It was, like, kind of, like, nearing twilight. So it was a little dark. And I had just learned that my husband had bought a third motorcycle.
Slay.
So I was a little bit upset because I did not know about this motorcycle. Anyway, so I probably had an even nastier resting bitch face than usual.
Your aura was radiating.
So I'm like just walking so that I don't explode from anger. And they're walking and they see me and they're like, and they,
Like, oh, shit.
and then
Oh, no.
they like get over, it's a pretty big dirt
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
And they get over as far as they can away from me.
Oh, no.
It's at that part up so you go up the hill and around the curve, and then there's that other curve by where there's an opening in the fence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was there.
Oof.
So then as soon as they pass me, I hear them like whispering frantically like, oh my god, I don't know what they said.
They're like, a ghost!
I'm like,
An angry
So-
white
An angry white lady!
even in my anger, I thought that was pretty funny.
lady. That is
That is funny.
So that kind of cheered me up.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's all, folks.
Oh, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Yes.
We have socials.
We surely do.
Yeah.
At Seance with my siblings.
On like everything.
Yeah,
Instagram,
it's all
Facebook.
Seance with my siblings.
Instagram,
TikTok.
Facebook, TikTok, Tumblr, Blue Sky,
If you want
YouTube. Oh, sorry, Jen.
Oh, sorry. No, you go ahead.
I was just saying YouTube.
Oh, yes. If you want to see us do a video podcast, go watch us over on the YouTube.
Yeah,
And
you can see us.
In all our dorkiness.
And if you want to see me take a possibly haunted doll that my sweet, sweet sunshine of a boy brought home for me from the pickleball court,
Oh, yeah.
because there's just a scary doll there sitting on a bench. Anyway, he brought her home. I quarantined her in a bag to make sure there's not little passengers,
critters.
little
Friends.
critters living inside of her. And it's about time to take her out and clean her up.
Ooh.
So if you want to see that, you should be looking for it on probably YouTube and TikTok.
Have
Oh,
you
yeah.
named her yet?
No, I don't know her yet. She's in a bag on my dining room table, like a normal person would have.
Slay.
Yes.
But there's a second doll in a blue dress, and I swear to Goddess and everything that I know to be true, that she was tied to a fence post in front of a house. But now
Ooh.
she's tied to a fence post just on a random piece of property. It looks like they store hay and stuff there.
Ooh.
But there's no house, no one lives there, so it's wild. And I love her though, and I'm like,
Are you gonna go kidnap her?
I want to. I'm like, oh, but that's trespassing.
Allegedly.
And theft. Like, am I going to get real grown-up charges for taking a doll? Anyway, what do you guys think I should do? Listeners and Kylee and Craig, should I go rescue the haunted baby, or should
Maybe.
I not trespass and not
What
steal?
if it's like a totem or something?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
Or some sort of like, what if it's their like protection?
Maybe
thing or
that would be
something?
really rude of me.
Yeah.
If it was in a public venue, like the pickleball court, I would take her. But where it's someone's property, I just really
Yeah, it's
think that I shouldn't touch it.
yeah.
I can take all the pictures I want, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
oh,
lots
yeah.
of pictures.
You can email us your thoughts. seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
And you can also email us your ghost stories to seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
Like, subscribe, help promote our podcast, tell a
Yes.
spooky friend about us, please.
Smash that like
Smash
button.
that
Yeah.
LOL.
Anyway,
Lols.
everybody wave at the microphones. We gotta figure something
Yeah, we
out.
need to say something else.
Bye.
Bye.
A white lady.